Carol Ofori. Weekdays 9 a.m. till 12. East Coast Radio.
I'm so lucky. I'm in a very air-conditioned space. It's so air-conditioned, I literally want to put on a jersey. It's a bit chilly in the studio, but as I look out my window, it's a clear, sunny day, and I know as I was driving into work this morning at 8 a.m., I was already sitting at 31 degrees on my car. And I was like, if it's 31 degrees at 8 a.m. in the morning, I can only imagine what the rest of this day is. So, of course, me and my nosy self had to get in touch with the forecaster at the South African Weather Service, thanks to Rory getting in touch with Wiseman Dlamini. Hi, Wiseman, how are you?
I'm all right, ma'am. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for making time to chat to us about the weather.
Yes, no problem. No problem.
So we got a hot day ahead of us. I mean, at 8 a.m. this morning, my car was saying 31. What are we expecting today?
All right. Today is going to be a hot day, especially over the eastern part of the province. And the west case scenario will be for coastal areas, including Durban districts as well as Ilembe districts and some parts of King Cetshwayo, which is your Richards Bay and Mpangeni. So currently, the temperature is as high as 33 degrees for some parts of Durban area, with the maximum expected to reach about 38 degrees. Later on in the day. So that will be your average for the coastal areas. But the good news is from tomorrow, the temperature will be cooling significantly, again, for most parts of KZN. So in terms of the temperature forecast for tomorrow, we might be hitting about 26 degrees for Durban area. So that's going to be a huge decrease in the temperatures. Maybe just to add on that, we do have an advisory for extremely uncomfortable conditions for eastern parts of KZN today.
All right.
So
for heat.
Maybe just for heat. Maybe that will obviously mean the outdoor activities, especially for school kids, are recommended to be suspended because it's dangerous today.
Right. Now, when it gets this hot, do we also have fears of fires? Felt fires?
Although the chances are small, but we can't rule away the possibility because with the fires, one of the dominating factors is also the wind. So at least the wind is not too bad today. It's only going to be increasing later on in the evening. And then tomorrow the wind will be a cooler wind, although it might be touching 40 to 60 kilometers per hour. However, the temperatures are going to be dropping, so the chances of fires tomorrow are very slim.
I see. And as the temperatures drop overnight, is this coming with rain to cool the temperatures, or how is that going to happen?
Yes, there is a small chance of some evening showers tonight, especially for the western parts and southern parts of the province. So we're looking at areas like Durban, going down to Margate, possibilities of showers in the evening. And then for central interior, areas like Pietermaritzburg, Ikopo, and also in the western parts of KZN, areas like Ladysmith and so forth, Bergville as well. Other than that, the extreme north coast and northeastern parts will still remain clear today. However, tomorrow, most parts of KZN will have some showers and rain. However, the extreme west will remain clear tomorrow.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
And the rest of the week, what are we looking like? Are we still going to peak again in the rest of the week, or we've got a cool week ahead of us?
For now, it looks like it's going to be a cool day, in fact, a cool week for most parts of KZN, because on Wednesday, similar conditions are expected in terms of cooling temperatures as of tomorrow. So we're going to have, again, 30% chance of showers and rain over the eastern parts tomorrow and Wednesday.
I see.
So in terms of temperatures, that's going to be cool for most parts of eastern parts of KZN. And then from Thursday onwards, Thursday and Friday for now, there's no indication of showers or rain over the province. However, that's going to be updated closer to time.
Closer to time. I'm going to ask you a very futuristic question, but I saw some reports saying that from the end of the year, we must start expecting some very dry conditions and not much rain and sort of like a drought season coming. Are you able to talk on that?
I think for now, with my expertise, it's a little bit far from what I can forecast, because normally our outlook is normally 3 months from now.
Okay.
So we can only speak for up to 3 months from now, of which I don't have the updates as yet. but maybe in the end of the month we should be getting an update from our climate section, and then we're going to advise the public accordingly.
Right. So in a nutshell, today you're advising school kids to not do any afternoon activities, sports and stuff, because the temperatures are a bit high. And you're also saying that we are expecting to cool down. But temperatures rising as high as 38, you say, or is it higher in KZN?
In fact, that's the temperature that's the average temperature for coastal areas. Maybe I just need to mention that the discomfort index will be more than that. So you can imagine there are some areas, I think markets were reporting a discomfort index of 41 degrees already currently.
Wow.
So it's gonna be worse for coastal areas. So I'll really advise not to have any outdoor activities.
So when you say it's going to be worse than 39 in coastal areas, what are we talking? 40?
No, that's more now concerning the discomfort index, because we must take into effect that the humidity along the coast is going to be more than areas over the interior.
There we go.
So the temperature is already 41 degrees in terms of discomfort index.
Mr. Wiseman, thank you so much for your time. You clearly live up to your name. Thank you very much for being a wise man and giving us wise man information. We'll touch base again with you soon.
Thanks so much.
Take care. You too. Bye. That's Wiseman Dlamini, forecaster at the South African Weather Service. As you've heard, temperatures, especially for the coastal areas, we're dealing with humidity already, but we've already been forewarned that the discomfort levels are going to be high already. Areas like Margate peaking at 38 as we stand, and on our side here in Durban, expected to climb beyond 40 degrees, being advised to, if you want to go for that afternoon run or walk this afternoon, rather just cancel it. It's not going to be safe for you. And just to bear that in mind, drink lots of water, try and be in the shade, and look out for your animals as well, because these temperatures affect them furry people as well. Just thought I should touch base with the weather service so we're all in the know of what to expect and we can take the precautions. But luckily, it should dissipate overnight.
Carol Ofori, weekdays 9 a.m. till 12, East Coast Radio.